Rocky Patel's Vintage 2003 Cameroon in Churchill. Hello, I'm Gavin Burcham. Welcome back to another amazing cigar review. Today's cigar is a Churchill. Most Churchills are a 7x50 ring gauge. This is actually a 7x48 ring gauge. So I've actually smoked the vintage 2003 Cameroon before, but I've never had it in a Churchill, and I did smoke it some years ago. But I remember I really enjoyed it, so I'm looking forward to this cigar review. The wrapper is not the most beautiful wrapper I've ever seen. A little bit of tooth, a little bit velvety to the touch, but when it comes to a wrapper's beauty, this is not the most beautiful wrapper. Some wrappers are nice and dark and oily. Some wrappers are bright, like a tanned leather. This is kind of like dead leaf color, but like I said, I've smoked it before and I really enjoyed it. So let's get this thing lit and start smoking. All right, off the first light, I'm getting some delicious dark noted leather. I don't think it's going to continue that really dark, the dark notes. It's almost like a burnt leather. That's, you know, sometimes the case off of a first light, but a nice leather and a little bit of oil slick in my mouth and a little bit sweet, like a sweet pine. Anyway, great start. I'm gonna let this heat up and I'll get back in touch with you guys during the first third. All right, about 15 minutes into this so far phenomenal cigar. The body is about, I would say, medium full. The strength, I'm already feeling the effects, so we'll see how I feel towards the end. The draw is perfect, so top notch on construction. As you can see, the burn is not razor sharp, but very good. No issues there. On the draw, I'm getting a sweet wood with a little bit of leather and then a little pepper and coffee finish. Very delicious finish, and you get that sweetness carries through as well. Very delicious sweet wood on the draw. Pretty unique. A few fun facts about this cigar. The wrapper has been aged 8 years, and it's a Cameroon wrapper, which is not the most popular wrapper to use, but it's working well with this cigar. The long fillers are from Dominican Republic and Nicaragua, but it was constructed or assembled in Honduras, like all Rocky Patel cigars. Anyway, I'll get back in touch with you guys during the second third. Okay, 53 minutes into the Rocky Patel Vintage 2003 Cameroon. As you can see, it's burning almost razor sharp. I'm gonna tap the ash because I don't want it to end up on my lap. Flavors have transitioned a little bit. Now I'm getting darker notes. I would say it's gotten, the first third was about a medium full at the most. Now this is medium full but pushing full. Some puffs are medium full, some are full. The sweetness has continued, but now I'm getting a sweet cedar flavor. Before it was almost like a sweet syrup. Now it's a sweet cedar. Now I'm getting some burnt wood and the coffee remains. So, but I feel the coffee flavor has ramped up. So all in all, burnt wood, coffee ramping up. It's gotten a bit darker. It continues to perform beautifully. It's a bit of a slow burner, and I'm very much feeling the effects. I'm starting to get the shakes. I might have to put this down and eat an apple or something to get some sugar in my body, but we'll see. I'm hanging in there. So far, so good. Anyway, I'll get back in touch with you guys during the final third. All right. 1 hour, 40 minutes into this cigar. As you can see, it's burning well. I did have to touch it up 2 times. It was burning wonky a little bit, one of the touch-ups, and then the other touch-up, it was my fault. I put it down a little bit too long, but in general, it's been performing very well. Flavor-wise, I'm getting some more transitions. It's a medium full, not quite as dark as the second third. Very smooth, but it's transitioned to a meatiness, very meaty. The wood has continued, so it's a meaty wood, and then I'm getting a little bit of earth. The coffee transitioned to an earth. I'm a huge meaty flavor fan, and I like earth, so the meatiness and the earth were welcome transitions. Final thoughts. So this cigar, you have to be a little bit careful of before you grab it out of your humidor. You have to know this is a medium to medium full strength cigar, so definitely good for later in the day. It's not a Connecticut shade, even though it's a little bit lighter. Cameroon wrappers are a little bit thinner, so they're harder to roll than, say, a Maduro, for example. That's one of the reasons why they're not as popular. A, it's a delicious cigar, but you should definitely give it a try for that. And then number two, it's fun to try a new wrapper leaf. Besides that, these are not too expensive, and it got a 93 rating, so definitely worth your money, in my opinion. With that, I hope you enjoyed this cigar review. Check out our other videos, and keep enjoying your smokes.